Good evening. I should able to hear me myself.
Hello. Okay. So seems like everything is working fine. No problem. No issues. All right. So as far as I go, everything looks fine to me. So we can start. Okay. So first question came about this. So let's go. Ta-da. So this is the part 2 of our fun with Metasploit. So today we are going to solve a few more labs from Pentester Academy. Okay. So just to be clear, this is not a sponsored talk. Okay. So yes, we are not getting paid or anything else. Okay. The only reason I'm using this labs because for us setting up the labs and running it by ourselves will take a ton of time for each and every practicals. So it's better use some solutions that are already available and play with those. Now, the entire motive of these things is educate how Metasploit works and some real-time examples by solving some labs that might help you to see how things works. Okay, so let's highly recommend if you have enough fund or you can just go for that monthly word subscriptions for Pentester Academy's Attack Defense Lab that I will be using here. Alright, so let's get started. 1, 2, 3. So let's go and see how things work out for us. Okay, so today I'm gonna solve these 4 labs. We're taking one by one. So this one, then we go for Linux, then Metapredator, post modules, CTFs, and go on this way. Okay. Um, I might be solving the Linux one and then we'll be jumping back to memory forensics because most of the people were asking um, about how memory forensic work. So we're gonna start with local machines so I can show exactly how things works and later on we can move into other stuff. Okay, so let's get started and see how things work out. So the first challenge is vulnerable easy file sharing. All right, let's go into the first one. Already have these things open up. It takes a lot of time. It says vulnerable easy file sharing server. It's not started. Let's change server to Asia, India. And I never played this machine before, and there should be flags available for us to solve. All right. So there will be the IP address. Let me check into the same format 192.xy.3. So whatever my IP address is, I'm gonna add it on that way. All right. So let's get the challenge started. It might take few seconds to, you know, get into. We're still waiting. Okay, we got it started. TTYD. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is look into the IP address. So you can see there's a two IP addresses, but we are focusing on this because the target machine will be on somewhere here. So we'll do a quick nmap. So nmap dash sc dash sv, and the IP address where I'm gonna delete 2 and mask it with 3. So as per the challenge, it says the vulnerable or target machine is on 182xy3. So that's why I'm taking this one or this approach. Okay. Can I zoom in? I guess I cannot. Maybe. There's a nothing called zoom function. So okay. Let's start the nmap and see if that goes. And it's finished. We got port 80 open. It's running HTTP bad blue. Now if you played Hack the Box, there was a challenge where you had this bad blue as an entry point. So if I'm not wrong, MSF Venom does Metasploit does have a thing for this. Let's verify this one. So we'll do a search exploit. Bad blue. I'm not sure though. We do get buffer overflow. There are ton of vulnerabilities that goes and exploit this machine. Okay, but we don't know the version, right? Do we? Yep, we know 2.7. So this one should work. 2.72b pass through buffer overflow. Not sure when I exploit it, so we'll do etc init daemon postgres equal start MSF console, and should start Metasploit console without any problem. Alrighty. So we're gonna do a quick search and SCARCH bad blue. We are looking into the latest one, so this one should be the, because we can read the version number. So now do you use exploit Windows HTTP bad blue pass through show options set our hosts. We copied the IP address, and I guess we don't have to change anything, so it should be okay, I guess. Let's give it a try real quick. Oh, that worked. And the shell we had is Metasploit. So if we can do like sus info, it's Windows 10 machine, 32-bit victim 1. We are not interested in that part. We are interested in something called flag. So cat flag. So we copy the flag. This is the machine, right? Let's verify if that is the flag indeed, or we have to go for some more runs. Solved. Let's go stop the lab. Okay, now we can close this tab row. Okay, so bad blue is not a new thing. If you Google around, okay, it's been there like early 2004, 5. I have seen this kind of applications. Okay, that time people wasn't exploiting it because most of the organization was running this thing in local IP addresses. We can verify these things real quick though. If you have access to shodan.io, we can do this thing. So let's go real quick, login, and I'm gonna do a title, not the flag, but the title will be bad blue. And yeah, we have, but I'm not sure any of these going to work, because this is coming from Amazon AWS, and these servers are not the servers we're looking here. So it's something different. It's mostly ad exchange servers, and this is bad blue tech instead of just bad blue. So yeah. The next challenge is vulnerable web server. What that says: the same IP address range, no flag verified. Let's start here on India. Okay, and once the challenge started, we'll go back and see how thing works. And because these are the web-based challenges, we can use these things for what you can say, CTF based things. We can create our own challenges, or CTF or hackathon if you want to have something like that. So that will give you an idea if you want to design your own vulnerable web application. This is how you can go. And it started. Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to look into ifconfig, copy the IP address. Then we're going to do a quick nmap as C as V, the IP address, change it with 3, and let it run. It's ran, and we got Shawant. I have no idea if that is a thing. Can we access this IP address online? If we can do that, will be amazing, but we cannot, I guess. Curl this. I don't know this application though, so Shawant 3.1. Not bad. Let's try do a quick search exploit. SAVANT. Oh, we do have those things here. 3.1, right? 3.0. Oh, 3.1. Ton of things, and we do have Metasploit. Script for this. So the same thing, etc init d PostgreSQL start. I'm starting database because I like things going on sequence. MSODB run might not work here, and it'll throw a ton of errors. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Search SAVANT. Come on, if you can type it here correctly. 3.1. This is what we need. And if you look into the disclosure date, you'll think these are the very old exploits, right? So it's a good start. If you start learning from Metasploit, you can set this kind of labs. Okay, in your home. Okay, you don't have to run a Windows 10 or Windows 8 machines. You can do it on Windows XP or even Windows 7. I'll suggest using Windows 7 because you will have the idea how thing works. Windows XP might be too much downgrade. The same thing, same policy, set rhost, setting up the rhost IP. And I guess this is the basic challenge. I guess it's easy challenge. So I don't have to fix or troubleshoot any other things. We just do a quick exploit and it should just work. Okay. If you're doing a configuration from our side, we might have to do something else. Anyhow, if we get enough time, I will be doing that one as well. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to set up our own lab. Okay, and then we're going to try to exploit it. So we're going to set up our vulnerable machine and then attacker machine, and then we'll do that. But for now, these are the easiest challenge that we can find. So that will be fun to complete. The same thing, once we get access, we'll do ls. Where is flag? And if you look here, it's listing z colon root. So we do pwd, that is another command to look or print working directory. We are not into C drive. Let's do a quick C dir. We're still on that profile. Let's do a / dir. Now we can see it's on Docker environment. So something fishy is going on, right? We don't see we are running on our local machine, right? So we're gonna do one thing. We're gonna do a quick search -f. So we're just searching for a term or word called flag. In technical word, we're gonna calling it string. So it's on C colon / flag. Okay. If you want to look into the full path, you can always do like a search -f. Instead of just looking for flag, you just type star, and it will print out anything before and after that. And you'll see a ton of files coming up now, right? But we are interested on C / flag, and we got it. So search -f will print out the file, I guess, and you can use regex to play with. Challenge, let's try to verify this if we can. Verified. Awesome. Stop. The next one, vulnerable FTP server. Now, a quick question. FTP, I guess most of you never seen, like in real use. So FTP used to be a file server, or a what you can say, a source of uploading file to a remote computer. Okay. So that was a thing back in time. We used to play with that a ton. Okay. So I guess if you're using cPanel or something like that, you still might have using something called FileZilla or something like that. Okay. So we're gonna go and do that and see if we can exploit it real quick. We got the lab link, start it up. Okay. IP or ifconfig. Let's copy the IP address and do a nmap -sc -sv, paste it, replace the 2 with 3 because that's the standard case on each PA machine. If you look at here, it says the same thing, the target machine running on this IP address. So I'm not even bothering to read anymore. So I just found a pattern. I'm just following the pattern. Okay, it's 96% finished, 97. Oh, 99.64, 99.64, and we finished it. Oh, we got 21, says FTP and a question mark. That did not solve our problem, does it? What we can do now? Let's try SS. Let's do a service fingerprint, I guess. And then do a quick port scan instead of doing on everything. I'm gonna do port 21 and scan it. Still showing me FTP, and it's filtered for some reason. FTP, the IP address is going to print anything to us, or what happened? Challenge is working though. Connection timeout. So buy and try to do dash capital PN to treat it as always online, and we still get filtered. That's not a good thing to start with. Alrighty. Shall we restart the challenge? Oh, that is a part of the challenge. Let's see. It's easy. It's not supposed to be blocking us. Let's try running nmap one more time. We'll do a port 21 and the IP address. Filtered. So I guess when I restarted this machine, I might have made some mistakes. Let's stop it and restart this challenge real quick. So challenge stopped. Go to Asia, India, and start it again. Okay, we got this machine up and running. Let's go and do a quick ifconfig. Copy the IP address and map, paste the IP address -p21. Now it's showing me it's open. That's a good sign. Alright, that's as C, as V, as S, and do a -v to print a verbose mode. Something went wrong somewhere. What? Oh, we are scanning number port 2, so that is the problem. It have to be 3. We are attacking on 3, right? 2 is our IP address, 3 is not. So we have to go into 3. That's taking time. That's a good thing. Okay, let's hit enter a few times and see if that started even. Okay, it's taking forever to start. So we'll do an nmap. We already know port 80, 21 is nmap. If I can type SCSV -b21, the IP address. I guess the scan I'm running, it might be blocking and crashing the server. It's unlikely, but possibilities. Let's see if that comes with the versions or even the service name. Did not came. Let's try with SS. And it just says FTP. No version, nothing. Okay. Let's try -A. That is aggressive scan. It did that and we I guess we blocked ourselves up again. Yep, we blocked ourselves. All right. Okay. Filtered. Let's go stop it, restart it again, and we're gonna try a easiest way to play with. Um, okay, we'll do it later. I almost finished 20 minutes. Okay, so we will do it on later on. I guess my account have some weird issues and I have to go. So if you're liking this kind of thing, please let me know on our Signal group. I'll just share the joining link, so if you guys are interested in, you can join us over there. I'll put it in chat real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna stop here today. Tomorrow we'll continue more from other place and complete it. Okay, so tomorrow we'll completing up this one, and after that, if you're interested, we'll continue with Metasploit, or we'll do memory forensics that most people are interested in. Okay, you're more than welcome to vote it. I'll share our Signal group link so you can join over there, and you know, let us know what you think. You can put a comment, that will help. And thank you all. We'll see you next time. Have a good day.